Okay, our next two protista diseases are Chagas disease and toxoplasmosis. So let's take Chagas first. This is another protist from the genus Trypanosoma, and it's Trypanosoma cruzi. Again, those words have to be underlined for you. This is transmitted through the vector known as the kissing bug. We didn't used to have this bug, but we do now. There's been a couple of cases in Tennessee, and I'm going to tell you how that's transmitted in just a minute. So this particular disease is zoonotic. It starts out with a low-grade fever, and they're not flu-like symptoms, but people feel lethargic. They feel very tired, and then it ends up becoming or being transmitted to the heart, and so you can end up with severe heart damage. The way this happens, the kissing bug, it's sort of a misnomer because the bug looks very much like a stink bug, and y'all probably know what a stink bug looks like because we got a bunch of those around here. But the bug is nocturnal, so he only comes out at night. And of course, this is a parasite, and what he does is he's very, very drawn to the carbon dioxide that is coming out of your mouth as you breathe. And so what happens is at nighttime he comes out and he's gravitated towards your mouth, and as he gets up close to the mouth, he actually poops on your face, and it sort of gives you a tickle. You take your hand, you rub the poop in, and that's the way you get this trypanosoma. So most of the time, people don't ever feel it. It's just sort of a mild tickle, and they tend to rub it in, and they certainly don't ever see the bug. Recently, a mom in Nashville woke up to her infant, I want to, not an infant, but maybe about 18-month-old, screaming bloody murder. And she went in, and the baby was standing up in the crib, and she saw on the mattress what she knew was the kissing bug. And so she grabbed the bug and the baby and went to Vanderbilt Medical, and they did indeed confirm that it was a kissing bug and that the baby had been infected with Chagas. But because it was so early, the baby was able to be treated and, as I understand, is doing fine. Dogs also recently, for whatever reason, are starting to get Chagas disease. So this is something that we didn't used to have to worry about, but we do now. All right, toxoplasmosis. This is Toxoplasma gondii. Again, that has to be underlined. This is through infected cats. Now, what happens is the cat is the vector, and it has the toxoplasma in its system, and so it comes out in their feces. So people that are changing cat boxes, the protist can become airborne. We inhale it, and therefore we end up with toxoplasmosis. This is really, really dangerous for women that are pregnant. Most often, when you're pregnant, your doctor will probably ask you if you've got a cat, and if you say yes, they're going to tell you to stay away from the cat box. Do not change the cat box, because this can be something very, very serious for pregnant women and can cause in either miscarriage or cause the baby to be born stillborn, born dead. So when you have toxoplasmosis, the symptoms are convulsions, brain damage, and ultimate death. Toxoplasmosis can be treated, but a lot of times if your cat is totally indoor, it may not have toxoplasmosis, but if it goes in and out, it could, and a lot of times your veterinarian just does not test for this. However, be very mindful that it can be very serious when changing the cat box because it's in the fecal matter. The fecal matter, when you're changing the cat box, the protist can become airborne. You inhale it, and that's how we get it.